You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AFTERBUZZ TV's Faking It After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Faking It After Show.
Now tell me, do you really wanna love me?
You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV Network.
After Jamming.
Oh, God.
I really wanted to start over, but you guys are just so on it.
This has to be in the studio.
Okay, I don't know any other words, so we'll get started. Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
Did y'all see Amy walk on the floor when the song came on? She's there.
Oh my gosh.
What was it, Cortez?
Yeah, hold on, do it one more time and then we'll acknowledge everyone.
Yeah, there you go.
Please.
Y'all are tweeting me like crazy right now. I love it.
All right, hey guys, welcome back. It is the finale of MTV's Faking It, Burnt Toast. And we are so excited. Y'all, I have got to tell you.
Oh my God, I love your ass.
Oh, hold on. First of all, hey everyone, I'm Sterling. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just so excited about this episode. I really just cannot even deal.
I can't see
and we're back in the original studio. It's weird having Roya over there behind the computer.
Hi guys.
Hola.
Hello.
Roya.
I might squirkle later. I might.
Yeah.
And we do have callers calling in, but we will answer them in just a moment, guys. So stay there. And
next to me, the handsome Cortez.
It's still on me. I just,
It's all about Roya.
What is going on, y'all? Cortez West in the building. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I have to tell you guys. Today has been really emotional because I knew that the finale was coming up for Faking It, and I'm gonna miss you guys so much. Miss the show, tear. But also, I'm almost done with Orange Is the New Black, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life
I'm right there
now
with
that
you.
all of these things are ending, and I'm just like
another year.
I know, it's really sad.
I want you all to still continue to tweet us though. Like,
yeah, let's all be friends. You know?
Can we all just be friends?
All right,
like Amy and Karma. Ooh, too soon.
Oh, too soon.
Sorry, guys.
Too soon.
So I mean, naturally, I just want to jump right to the ending, but we're not going to. We're gonna, go through this, recap it like we usually do.
Toast.
All right.
Burnt.
It was a really exciting episode, especially the end. What do you guys think? I'm a little out of breath from watching
just
it.
like Paula said, straight up, not tell me, and it was dope. They told us.
But
really
do you want to love her forever?
Yeah.
I think that question still.
Do you want to? Yeah, she.
What
she
kind
did
of love?
Yeah. All right. Well, hold on. Before we get into it, I just do want to shout out our girl Maria Menounos.
Yes.
She just released her new book, The Every Girl's Guide to Diet and Fitness. And it is bikini season. I am trying to, hit this summer with a bang.
As they would call it, snatch it up.
Yeah, I mean, I need a stomach like this. So, but really, there's a lot of really cool recipes, lots of interviews, the whole thing. And it's really realistic. Yeah. It's not one of those crash course diets.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, everything that exactly. Good word, yes. And
yeah, Cortez is better to talk about fitness than I am.
Yes, because I'm a health coach, and I really love this book because she actually not only told you how she lost the 40 pounds, but she tells you how to keep it off. And that's a very big thing to me, is staying consistent.
Right.
If you stay consistent, especially with your nutrition, then you're good. And I like that little quote she says at the bottom: "There's no time, no money, no willpower, no problem."
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Do we have the clip for her?
No, we're actually
wonderful.
Just,
okay. Well,
I mean,
make sure you go out and pick this up. This is the book here. She's actually traveling right now doing book signings. So once you see it, go and get it. All right.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into this episode. A little burnt toast action. Can't go back from here. No turning back, y'all.
Yep.
All right. Well, okay. So we start off the episode with a pottery lesson. We see Liam's chiseled ass.
Chisel.
Sorry, that's my phone. I forgot I can actually talk on this.
Let's get a phone call.
Yeah, we got a caller.
Oh my gosh, this is so exciting.
Who are you?
Hello?
Good, how are you?
Hi. What's your name?
My name is Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie. How's it going?
What's your Twitter name?
My name is I've Been Voked.
Oh, I've been voked.
Voked?
Yeah, like Rita.
Question is that still legit right now? What happened at the end?
What do you think of the episode, Stephanie?
You know what? I'm perfectly fine with the ending. You know, we all know that Amy, I mean, this is relatively new for Amy. She's still trying to figure things out, and, you know, she was hurt.
Right.
She lost her best friend, and Liam was there with his flock of seagulls haircut, and you know.
Yeah. Well, one of my things is you can't pretend to be someone you're not. If Amy's having these feelings, obviously she is able to have those feelings, but Karma doesn't have those feelings, so she shouldn't pretend to have feelings that she doesn't have.
That's true.
So just because it hurts Amy's feelings doesn't mean she has to go along with it.
No, absolutely right. I mean, the ending. I mean, it's perfectly natural. I mean, what lesbian hasn't fallen for her straight best friend? You know?
Yeah.
I
don't know.
I was gonna say I haven't experienced that, but okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
But yeah.
Stephanie, where are you?
I'm in New Hampshire.
You're in where?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
East Coast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
East Coast. Wow.
All right. Yeah. All right, Stephanie, thank you so much for calling in and watching our show.
Did you have anything else you wanted to add real quick? Or
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh,
yeah, I love callers. I do. Before we start the recap, I do have to say the past few weeks have been so much fun. We got Bailey,
so much fun.
Bailey in here. We got Michael. We got Rita and Katie last week. It was just nonstop week.
Yeah.
What was Stephanie's? I am revoked or voked?
I've been voked.
I've been voked.
Right. Okay.
So let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah.
I know y'all are tired of hearing us laugh about random stuff. Okay, so we start with the pottery lesson. Liam has those chiseled abs. Someone looked like that went to my high school. Woo, Lord.
Chiseled.
Woo.
That dude was fat.
He was not.
He was fat a little bit in the tummy. He was fat in the tummy.
Someone's a little jelly over there.
Jelly?
Okay. Hold on. You know what? You can't talk for 1 second.
Have you seen these abs, girl?
No. You
can wash your clothes on my stomach,
Hold
girl.
on. You get to talk about Amy every single week. And the one time I try to say anything about Liam.
Okay, I got it.
Woo!
Thanks. I got it.
Okay.
You know, you got some
right.
rip about Oliver last week.
What?
You know, you got some
I
backlash
know.
about.
I feel bad for him. I'm sorry I mentioned Oliver. I just felt bad. Everyone deserves love, you guys. Okay.
Anyways, the ghost scene.
The ghost.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The
so that was
reenactment from Ghost.
What, do they ever leave the school though? Like I was a little.
Well,
they're always just hooking up in the art room.
You gotta go to school. That's important, okay?
But they're only, I guess it's after hours. But, but so he's wanting to take things public. She's saying, maximum 6 months, which is a long time when you're in high school. Yeah. So, and he's like, that's forever. Which I guess 6 months does feel like forever.
I like the fact that he says that karma makes him happy.
Right.
I would like to find someone that makes me happy. So just for him to say that, and it looked so genuine, it was kind of like, oh wow. But it was kind of like Roya said, I don't like the jump offs from like when we go to commercials and come back. It's kind of like they just jump to a whole nother scene.
A whole new scene.
Yeah, because I was coming from the sandbox. What were we calling it? The
Thunderbox.
The
Thunderbox.
the Thunderbox, and then going to playing Ghost.
Yeah.
A scene from Ghost is kind of like okay, and then for him to say that she makes him happy, I was like, wow.
Yeah. They both seem like they have genuine feelings for each other. They're definitely attracted to each other physically, but I think also they have great chemistry.
Yeah.
And
So basically, they're sneaking around.
Real quick, though, one thing I want to mention, you made that comment about the jumping from scene to scene, and it's kind of like, oh, okay. But what I like that the writers do is that they actually tie in, like, when you're wondering it, a few seconds later, they describe it all. So that's great that they do that instead of leaving you like, well, when did that just happen?
It's only 30 minutes.
You just got to be patient and wait for it, and they'll tell you.
Exactly.
It's only 30 minutes.
All right, then the next scene we have Amy preparing her speech for her mother's wedding. Pharaoh's getting married this episode. We've been hearing about it the whole season. But remember, Lauren is the maid of honor. I guess that's more of her role in the whole thing. But Karma's being very supportive, helping her with her speech, just telling her to speak from her heart.
Right.
So that was a nice scene. It seems like they're still friends, but obviously Amy has no idea still about Liam.
Exactly.
And the sneaking around.
Yeah. Did you think that maybe Karma wanted to tell her at some point? Right then and there, tell Amy.
about? I'm sorry.
Before it came out, did you think
Sweetie.
the whole time she wanted to?
All right, Roya,
Do you
stay
think
with
that-
us. Stay with us over here.
Do you think that she wanted to tell Amy ahead of time, way before it even came out about Shane?
I don't know. Maybe she was waiting for the right time to tell her, but I think it didn't seem like she was like, it was on the tip of her tongue by any means.
Yeah,
Like, I
I
don't
see what
feel
you're
like
saying.
she was holding.
And that Lauren, baby, she pops up anywhere. I
Yeah,
was like, girl, were you
she
just
is
downstairs by the
sneaky.
toast? Did you have to use the bathroom so you
She
had to
is
come upstairs?
fast. Yeah. So then in the next scene, we have Shane getting in the car with Liam. He's talking about how he thinks Pablo's like stalking him, when really I think he's just Instagramming normally.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's
you know,
definitely-
you try and find things in people
Yeah.
and be like, oh, they're picking that
Exactly.
because they like
I mean,
what
have
I
you
like.
guys ever done that though, where you've
I have.
Instagrammed a certain picture
I have.
just that they hoping that like,
And when they
certain
like it,
person-
I'm like, oh, did my job.
Hey, everyone
Like
out
that
there,
selfie
everyone
song.
out there, tweet us if you've ever done that.
And what it
Tweet
was,
and what
exactly,
it was about
exactly.
Now,
this
are
story.
we talking about like Psycho, where you're like, all right,
Both.
well,
I want it all.
like,
I know
oh,
that they like me,
I
so
want it
I'm
all.
gonna play the game.
I want it all, but like, honestly, something.
No, like I look cute in this picture,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna
gonna
put the best
post it.
filter on it and post it. Or I'm like with someone who's really cute, so I
Right.
want them to be jealous.
Jealous, exactly. Come on, give me some. Ow.
We actually got another caller on
Yay!
the line. Caller,
Wow,
who
I
are
drank
you
way too
and
much
where are
caffeine.
you from? Caller,
Caller, you're listening. Caller.
caller.
there?
I know you've been waiting. Oh, they hung up.
Oh,
no.
rats.
Houston.
Sorry about that.
Awkward.
Houston, we have a problem.
Sorry.
Anyways.
Okay, we'll get back into it, and you can call back if you want.
Call me.
So then they're in the car, and Liam says, "Shane, you're acting crazy. He's not doing that." But then he sees
Sterling, it's my time.
what?
It's my time.
It's your turn.
No, it's my time.
Oh, okay.
What?
Y'all didn't get that? Oh my God, come
Anyways,
on. I love
Leah-
reacting scenes that were like really, you know, kind of like at a certain point. You remember he said he told Liam, he was like, "It's my time," and then Liam said, "Shane, it's my time."
Oh, okay.
Come on, y'all.
no, it's my
He said,
thing.
It's my thing.
Oh,
Come on. It's like he didn't even watch the episode. I was like,
But
I thought you were talking about it's your time to talk.
No.
I was like, what?
yeah. Oh my God, I was so
That was
wrong.
not it. Okay,
but
anyways.
Sterling, he likes to reenact it. So,
Yeah,
you
he
know.
loves to reenact it
That just made me
and
look
make it
stupid.
his own.
We didn't do it.
You should have just said, "Oh yeah," and just kept going.
I did do that, but you kept bringing it up.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, sorry guys. So Liam sees Karma in the background of one of Pablo's pictures at the wedding, and he gets this brilliant idea. We should crash that party so I can see her. He's having withdrawals from her. They've been hooking up every day, and now he hasn't seen her. So
And it's
they're
funny you
like,
just said
"Let's
something about the
crash this
background.
party."
Yeah, right. Because I like the fact how if it's not the writers per se, I would definitely have to say whoever does the set creating. They do a very, very good job of capturing things in the background, like different
Yeah.
faces and making sure that a certain person is in a frame. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Sorry,
'cause you
I was
mentioned
just-
the
I was
grandma
just thinking about
was in
it's
the background. Yeah.
I can't
Well,
get
I mean,
over
like
that.
what Cortez was saying, yeah, like because they're on such a short little timeline,
Right,
it's
right,
great
right,
that
right.
they put little subtle things in the background. Because
Right.
you even mentioned during the scene where we see Grandma drinking, like
Mhm,
it's a
right.
subtle thing.
And she
you're
was
just
holding
like,
that glass,
Yeah,
she was
yeah,
like-
yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad he brought up Nana because she was the next thing. The whole thing with Farrah not wanting Amy to act a certain way with Karma so that her grandmother doesn't find out. And but I think the grandma really
Well, be
only
cool.
cares about drinking.
I was gonna.
I think
Oh, yeah.
she really only cares. She's concerned about her flask. I don't think she really.
But
is
even if she
noticing.
were to find out in the next season, I don't think she would really be a bother. Because to me, Amy's mother seems like the debutante prissy,
Yeah.
but the mom
Even
is like
when the
really
grandma
like.
said there's too much Jesus at
Yes,
that wedding,
yeah.
I was
Right.
like, oh well, then maybe she would be open.
yeah, of
you know.
course,
So
yeah.
Yeah.
is that what you were gonna say?
That's
Roy?
exactly
Sorry,
what I
I-
was gonna say. No, it's cool.
I love
My bad.
moms.
But then we see.
But can I ask you a quick question
yeah,
for you
go
guys?
ahead. Yeah, go.
So did you guys kind of not find it weird, but interesting that Farrah, she said she in the one episode that we saw, the Croquembouche,
Croquembouche.
Cumberbatch.
that she was finally accepting Amy who she was,
Mm-hmm.
and she couldn't understand why Amy was acting out, but she's trying to understand Amy. But in this episode, she was all about Amy being a lesbian and how she wants to kind of hide it. Did you
Right.
find that a little weird?
Well, I did find that weird, but I think it might be because this is her wedding day. There's lots of friends and family who might not be as accepting and it's a very personal thing that she's dealing with. I don't know if she's at the point where she's ready to make it public.
I was going to say that as well, because if she's at a point, well, not necessarily public, but at the same time within the family. So if Farrah is okay with it to the point to where she is, okay, my daughter's a lesbian. Okay. That way, if the mother does find out, grandmother or anyone else in the family who has a problem with it, she can stand up for her daughter and stand stern, because she's already accepted. So either you're going to still accept my daughter as part of this family or not. It doesn't matter. I'm the mother and I accept it.
Right.
So I think she hasn't got to that point. So that is kind of weird.
100% comfortable with announcing it.
Exactly.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
And then, so Liam and Shane show up, and Karma goes to the bar to order the grandmother ginger ale. And Carmen. Oh yeah. I was like, no, her name's Karma.
Not another one.
Yeah. No, yeah. Carmen at that point. And she taps the waiter, and he turns around, and it's Liam, and he's just like, I needed a fix, and they start making out behind a bush. I thought that was pretty hot.
I'm sorry, Liam. That was
we're
dope.
going in.
That was dope.
But you could tell that Karma was a little uncomfortable because he thinks Amy knows, but she hasn't told Amy yet about her and Liam being together. So she definitely seemed at first a little taken off guard, but obviously they went behind the bush to make out.
Exactly. I love that, but that's what a man should do. A man should make, if a female is uncomfortable and he...
Let's hide.
Exactly. But that's his job, to make her comfortable. That's his job. So, Liam, you played that part, homie.
On the other hand, those trees only had about 4 leaves. They weren't really hiding
with a
that
little stem.
well. Yeah.
You ever seen like the bushes, it's a circle and then a stem and a circle?
Exactly.
I thought that was like...
Yeah. So, but then they cut to a scene of Lauren and Pablo dancing, and Lauren seems really happy. She reveals that her and Tommy aren't together.
I know what the pills are. It just dawned on me. Maybe she's depressed and she takes antidepressants.
Maybe. I definitely don't think it's like a drug addiction.
No,
of course.
I was thinking maybe birth control, but that's something I think Tommy would be happy to have. Not be like.
That could definitely be it.
Something.
And now she's like, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
And
something
now she's
to do with the disease.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe she's bipolar of some sort and she's on medication.
Maybe. I mean, that could be. She doesn't have a mom, though. She doesn't have a mom. And she made a comment in her speech about Farrah that's the mom that she always wanted.
Yeah.
That speech was genuine. It wasn't Lauren. That was Bailey.
That was Bailey.
Her talk with Pablo, though, was really sweet. She was talking about how happy she is.
Sorry, I didn't mean to jump ahead.
I think that was a good. Yeah, we're there. And that we were revealed that Tommy and her are broken up now.
Well, we don't know who dumped who.
And she's like, I dumped him and all that stuff. But it seems, later we find out when she's talking to Amy that he dumped her because she told him some secret.
I would have loved to see that scene.
Well, they'll probably talk about it in season 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, season 2.
Yeah.
Woo, woo, woo.
Oh, we need some sound effects in here.
I'm sorry, here you go.
Oh, gosh.
Sorry, guys. And clapping.
Yeah, okay. And
up? Okay, sorry.
Okay, so then cut back to Karma and Liam behind the fig tree or whatever it is. And the song comes on. Straight up now, tell me, do you really want to love? Oh, you were ready.
You were ready.
Yeah.
I just never closed it.
Yeah, okay. So that comes on, and Karma, like the good friend she is, says, oh, this is our song. He thinks he means with them. He's like, oh, that's cool. I've never had a song before with someone. And she's like, no, not you, with Amy.
Right.
So she's like 5, 6, 7, 8.
I love how when they're apart from each other, they get this eye contact, and then it's like boom, and then they just nothing but those two.
I wish they squirked it.
That would have been so dope.
I got a question for our fans that are in the age range of 15, and if you're watching and you watch our after show. Do you guys know who Paula Abdul is? Do you know who this song is? Because, I mean, I'm not bashing. I'm just curious because I thought that was an interesting song for them to choose. I would have chose maybe NSYNC. Yeah. Where, there is dance moves, there's choreography.
Something they grew up with.
Yeah. I'm just curious.
I actually think that's a good question. Song. That's a good question. But it kind of ties in. To me, the song was already made before this whole lesbian thing came about. Because...
Right, no, I just mean for the writers to choose this song for the kids, for the characters. There's something lesbian about
the song was a hit for one. The song was a hit. I get what you were saying.
J. Cole has even done a remix.
Yeah, exactly. The song was a hit, and the video also was as well.
In 1988, though.
That's true, but at the same time.
Well, tweet us and let us know because we don't know. We know that song. We know Paula Abdul. you know.
Yeah.
At least you saw her on American
That
Idol.
is a good
At least you know who
question,
she is on
Roya.
American Idol.
That's true.
Okay.
I want to answer it now.
This is
I'm
my
gonna tweet
Paula.
about it.
This is my
All
Paula
right, you
Abdul
just
right
go
here.
tweet about it, Roya, and I will continue the after show.
I am Reba.
So they do the dance. Everyone's watching. Everyone clears the dance floor, and it's just them. They've obviously done this routine before, and they are on the ground. And the mom asked to speak to Amy outside because obviously they're being too. I thought it looked like a cute little friend choreographed dance, but if you know what's going on, then you'll definitely read more into it.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so that's why her mother said, "Can I speak to you outside, please?"
Yeah, that's the reason why her mom and Liam were the only ones that thought anything weird of it, because they know the history.
Yeah.
or
But at the
whatever.
same time, I think her mother was overboard because she should have, like, come on, like, your grandmother didn't, I mean, your mother did not pick that up yet about your daughter, for one. For two, everyone knows that they're best friends.
Yeah.
But okay, for the record, they did clear the whole dance floor when people were dancing.
To make this
yeah,
thing.
so
Yeah.
maybe that could have
That's
been
true.
her.
Well, I liked the dance. I thought it was super cute. Great song, like straight
Yeah.
up. And it shows that they're still friends.
Yeah.
They actually really are. Best
Which, you know,
friends.
that's the incline of what's going to hurt soon.
Yeah. And so, result of that, she's grounded for 2 weeks, and she's kind of a little upset about her from her mom because her mom just grounded her at the wedding, but now she has to go up and give a speech about her mom and how great she is. You know, that's got to be hard. But so they cut, and then it's Lauren's speech, which is super sweet. She's obviously feeling really great that she's finally has this mother she never had.
Because I was
and-
looking for some actually, like, looks or, like, from Lauren looking at Amy, like some, like, I'm about to, like, really say something that I know that you're not going to like or whatever,
Right.
but from her crying and all that kind of stuff, I was just like, oh.
It was definitely a nice side of Lauren that we don't really get to see in the show. Usually she's playing that bad girl and, you know. So a super sweet moment from her until she stole the end of Amy's speech that she practiced with Karma.
Do you think she stole it, or do you think it was just a very
I think it's a
common
very
thing to
cliche
say?
thing.
Yeah.
I think it's a very cliche thing. I don't know if she stole it, if she was eavesdropping like
Yeah.
she usually does.
Because she
I
didn't
don't
have
know
a
any of
snicker
that.
on her face.
Right. I think she was being genuine
Snicker,
about
right?
it. But yeah, Snickers.
Snickers?
Yeah.
Do you think if we knew about Amy's father, would he have been at the wedding?
No, because, okay, but so I was thinking about that during the episode. The grandma makes the comment that she's been to
Yeah.
2 other weddings.
Right.
There was that patch-eyed one, and then obviously Amy's father,
And
Amy's father, because Amy was around for it.
Yeah.
So, Amy's father is not a huge role in her life.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
already a character development right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Subtly. So, I don't
okay.
think her father would have been there.
Yeah.
But I
Okay.
think he might make a drunken return. That's my assumption.
Drunken
Ah.
return. Good one.
So meanwhile, Liam and Karma are under the table doing a little something, something.
What's with them being in small spaces with doing things?
You gotta
I
get
love
as
it. Well,
close
they're
as
sneaking.
possible.
Yeah, but
Sneaking, they get
We
close as
sneaking.
possible.
We creeping.
God, that must have hurt
So
them.
And I
creep.
creep. Yeah, just creeping on the down low.
and
Nobody else supposed to know.
Ow.
So
Oh,
I
sorry.
creep.
Oh, gosh.
Hey guys, who sings that song?
TLC.
Let's leave it that way.
I was like, oh yes, I know the answer. And then, all right.
Anyways, yeah.
So then we go to Amy's speech. Karma and Liam are still under the table. She's obviously nervous. She gets up there, can't find Karma anywhere. She looks like she might cry. But then as she's going through her note card, she looks back up and Karma's there,
Yeah.
straight in front of her.
I wish I had a friend like that, though.
And then
Friend
someone that
sneaking
you're
behind
in
your
love
back?
with.
No.
We both had like negative reactions.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
someone that's about to break
no.
your heart.
No, someone that always, you know how we say about how Shane never answers the phone, he gives the best advice.
Right.
Like, I want someone that I can be able to, like, I
Yourself.
don't know.
That answer to the first one was yourself, because you're basically talking to yourself. So,
Have you tried that yet? Did you call yourself?
no, I need to do that.
She needs another phone.
Yeah.
So donation to
I might need to
Shirley.
borrow.
I know, right?
I might need to borrow your
I
phone
know,
to call
right?
myself. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
So back to the speech. So she sees Karma, gets some inspiration. She says, you're so lucky because you found someone, your best friend, you fell in love with your best friend, someone who accepts you, someone who laughs at all your jokes, someone who, she said, this is what gave it away, someone who knows you better than you know yourself. Because she had just said that to Karma, and that's when Karma gets it,
Yep.
and she's like, holy shoot.
And she was like,
Holy shoot. Amy's in
Yeah.
love with me.
Like, this means more to her than it does to me.
Right, and she wouldn't have said what she just said to me if it wasn't directed at me.
Now, I wondered if it was because she was giving the speech and making eye contact the entire time.
Well, that had something to do with it, too, but I think it was that last line. I don't think it's weird. Well, I do think it's weird that she was staring at her the whole time, but I think that was more like to make her comfortable, and I don't think it would have been as
well, she was trying to give it from the heart, so she was trying to make it more relatable, and then that's how she felt.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and that's what Amy, or Karma said to Amy, is say it from your heart.
Right, exactly. And she did. She definitely did, and so she confessed.
I didn't tell her if I was Karma, I would have like, well, girl, I didn't tell you to look at me. You're giving a toast. Look at your mother and your father.
Too much eye contact for me. I'd be like,
where is she looking?
So I'm like, Liam, you down there?
Whoa, Cortez West, Liam down there.
I'm saying if I,
just kidding.
If I was Karma, jeez, get it together.
Well, I mean, Liam and Karma are under the tables a lot, so I wouldn't be surprised if you have to look under there every time. You know,
he's got to be around here somewhere. So she confesses to loving Karma indirectly, but it's also very directly, and Karma realizes this. And then at the end of it, she sees Liam pop up from under the table, and he's there, and she obviously didn't invite him. So she realizes that Karma was with him. Karma invited him here. What did you guys think of that?
Karma didn't invite.
No, I know, but that was Amy's assumption.
She assumed.
So we're talking about the whole speech, right? Of
the whole speech,
Amy
and then her seeing Liam and all of those emotions.
Honestly, I don't think that she was as upset that Liam really popped up from the table. I just think that because of the eye contact and what she was saying to Karma, she was hoping that Karma was gonna realize it and say, okay, let's start something for real.
Right.
But then to see Liam pop up from under the table is kind of like, whoa, you know, because she just literally said her heart in front of people. So
yeah, I think definitely seeing Liam made it like kind of like a buzzkill for her, because she's like, oh, I'm finally getting this off my chest. What do you think, Roya?
I think it was her, Amy, thinking she's finally having one-on-one time with Amy. I'm sorry, with Karma, and she's finally going to be able to be with her, you know, in her mind, in her world. But then when she sees Liam, it's kind of back to reality.
Yeah, it's like,
and it just kills it. And she realizes Karma doesn't love me as I love her, but I want her to. It's that ache of having something you can't have.
Right. Do you think Amy as a character is confused? I really think she's still confused. Yeah. I don't think she really likes
Oh no, I think she has feelings for Karma. 100%.
I mean, of course,
I don't
but
think
like
she's
what I've witnessed,
like at this time and like at this moment, or what do you mean, like, or overall her character in general?
Overall, her character in general, because I kind of think like their relationship as best friends. You can see it. It's like
best friends.
Like original girls would be as best friends.
I mean, I think it's a confusing time in her life. I don't necessarily think she's confused about her feelings for Karma. I think she 100% is in love with Karma in a more than her best friend, more than as a best friend.
I don't want to believe that.
I think she just hasn't thought about it on that level. And I think when you think about it, having someone be your friend and like that you trust in, because like I said, I've been in a situation where I've been like friends with one of my best friends, and then he told me, "Oh, I love you," and I'm like,
"Oh, croaking boots."
This is awkward.
That's weird because I just
it's like what I was saying. Yeah. It's like what I was saying to Stephanie earlier, who called in. If you don't have feelings for someone, even if you are best friends, you can't pretend to have these feelings just to not hurt their feelings. You know, you don't want to just...
Wait, say that again?
You don't want to hurt, like, okay, hypothetically, say you had feelings for me, and I was like... I was like, skirt! I don't have feelings for you, but, like, we're still best friends. But I wouldn't pretend to have feelings for you just not to hurt your feelings.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't, like, go along with it just because at the end of the day, you got to make yourself happy.
Yeah. Here's one of the things that when Karma and Amy were having their little conversations, and Karma was telling... I'm sorry, Amy... when Amy was telling Karma her feelings about everything and how she wanted to tell her but she couldn't, someone once told me it's better to have people in your life than not to have them at all. So if you do have feelings for that person, would you want to risk not having them in your life, or would you rather just deal with that pain? But
then you're like secretly miserable because you love them.
Yeah, but at the same time, you don't know if they're going to reciprocate the same feelings. Yeah. So therefore, what's worse?
Yeah, for me though, it's I just got to be honest because I'm going to drive myself crazy thinking about it you know?
Yeah, no, for sure. No, and then I had another. Yeah, I completely agree.
It's so funny that you're saying this because I'm sitting here, I'm really thinking about it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I wonder what I would do.
So what was our question about the whole situation? We had a question that we started off with, and I kind of
Just like, what did you guys think about
Oh,
Amy in that moment when she saw Liam? But we kind of had talked about that. So we'll move on to when Karma confronts Amy in her bedroom. Amy, when Karma walked into the room, did you think Amy was upset that she saw Liam, or what did you think Amy was thinking about before Karma even said anything?
It was because she saw Liam, and like I said, she had that world where it was just supposed to be you two. And
Now
it's kind of like if you and I were best friends, and I wanted to only hang out with you, but then you brought Cortez, and I'm like, well, I want a one-on-one time with you.
Wow.
Don't bring Cortez. But I can't tell you that because we know him.
I completely agree.
It's that kind of.
So Karma confronts Amy, and she's like, do you have feelings for me? Amy tries to say, no, I don't. Ew, like whatever. Karma can tell she's lying. And then Amy says, well, I've been lying ever since the homecoming kiss.
Yeah.
So that's been weeks.
I have to say that I love the maturity in Karma for her to want to rectify the issue right then and there.
Yeah.
And I've always been taught since a kid, you get it done, you take care of it right there.
That is very mature.
Exactly. So for her to go in there and say, girl,
that's
you
a
like me?
Well, and it just speaks to their friendship and how close they are, that she feels comfortable discussing this very, sticky situation with her. Because if it's someone that you're kind of like, maybe I shouldn't walk on that line with them, but she was like, all right, we need to take care of this right now.
I think I'm going to say this as a prediction, though.
Okay. And then Amy says, well, what we were just talking about, I feel, I thought I was going to lose you. And Karma says, you would never lose me. So Karma's willing to be friends, but do you think their friendship can stay the same?
No.
Even after she's told her, confess these
even
feelings?
if there wasn't like anger between the two of them, and Karma had said, you will never lose me, I love you, Amy would not last. Like I was telling you, the whole better to have them in your life.
Right.
That will change completely. Because if you didn't tell them, then you have the right to be upset. But now this time she knows. And does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that makes sense for sure. It's definitely like a catch-22 situation, and there's it's a
like
hard
saying,
situation. I feel like it could either go really well or it's just like a bad situation
it's
for
like
everyone.
saying you're an alcoholic. This is going to get really dark right now, but it's like saying you're an alcoholic, but you hang out with drunks. Yeah. Like that's a really hard thing to do. People do it and it's great, all that jazz. But it's hard that temptation when it's so early and so fresh. Yeah. It's hard to.
I'm glad that you are saying this because I actually have a situation with a friend of mine where he just recently told me that he just moved here from Atlanta, and two of his friends there in Atlanta were gay, were homosexual, I'm sorry. And they did not tell him. But he said that he had the best time with them. They weren't like, how television, perceived gays to be.
But were they in love with him?
They found him attractive, but he didn't pick it up, or he didn't feel that way. Because I've actually witnessed people saying things like, if most males think that if another male is gay, then obviously they like them or want them too. And I don't think that's the case. Yeah, I think that everyone has a certain type that they like. But he was telling me that when the guy finally told him, he was just like, okay, we have a good time together. We are friends. So the reason why my friend told me this story, like knowing that story and then seeing the situation between Karma and Amy, that's why I'm going to save that for my prediction.
Okay.
Yes, I didn't mean to like compare the two to like alcoholism or anything. So I want to clarify that. I'm just trying to relate something like temptation-wise. Maybe if you're on a diet and someone keeps eating cookies next to you and you're like, what the hell? I'm trying to lose weight. Why are you eating those really good cookies that you just baked? Sorry, that's relatable.
Back to their conversation. Karma's like, well, maybe you're just confused right now. And Amy said, I'm not confused. And then they kind of switch roles because in the first episode, we see Karma trying to convince Amy to jump in this relationship. And now Amy's the one trying to convince Karma, maybe you feel it too. Like, jump off the edge with me. Like, let's do this together. No, I don't think that was fair because if she knows that Karma, she's like, well, she doesn't want to be alone. Like, who wants to be alone in this? Yeah. And obviously she wants the person she loves to love her back, but she can't force this lifestyle on Karma.
But to be honest with you, those same feelings. But to be honest with you, she did have some good points as she was telling her. But at the same time, at that moment, as they're talking about it, I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
I would want to get it all out right there because I do not want to go to bed that night and then wish I
Right.
would have said something that I wanted to say,
True.
or try to at least let her, go home and think about
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying?
I
Give her
don't
something to think about.
I don't think that either one of them said anything that they shouldn't have said.
I agree.
I think they both laid it out there. They said their feelings, but like I've been saying, you can't help your feelings. First of all, you can't help the way you feel, and second of all, you can't force someone to feel a certain way.
Exactly.
So
that's one of the things that one little issue I had with Amy saying that to her, like, jump off the edge, take it with me.
it's
That's
kind of like
something-
peer pressure at that point.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something that Karma has to figure out on her own, just like Amy figured it out on her
Totally.
own. So it was not really fair for her to kind of push that
Yeah,
towards
exactly.
Karma. That's all. I mean, it was good that she said it and she got it off her chest, but still.
I completely agree. The way she said it
Yeah,
could
it's
have been less
desperate.
desperate or like peer pressury.
Yeah.
Granted, they're in high school.
They don't know, yeah.
are. It's
And
But at
one
the
of
same
the
time, go ahead.
one of the tweets that Katie Stevens sent out was, guys, remember, how did you feel at 15? And she even said it last week on our show
yeah.
that these are 15-year-old girls, so they're going to react in the same way and the same
Correct.
concepts.
Totally.
So, yeah.
What,
Yeah.
Do you all agree that you can't help who you love?
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. You can't help how you feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Amy says, "I love you." Karma says, "I love you too, more than anyone else, but not like that," which I
Yeah.
think is very genuine, very honest, very mature. And then Amy says, "Well, how can you tell if you didn't try?" And if you don't try, and that's when Karma drops the bomb that she slept with Liam to try to I think that was just. What did you guys think? I thought she was just trying to prove her point that she doesn't have the same
Defense.
feelings.
That was a
I
defense.
agree.
Yeah.
I think that was her reaction to
I agree.
being defensive about the whole thing. Like, no, I'm not a lesbian. No,
Yeah.
I had sex with Liam.
But I don't think Amy really cared about the fact that she just had sex with Liam. It was just the fact that she did not tell her because that
You
was
think
her
that was
first.
it?
That
I think,
was more
no,
so.
I think it's both. I
I think it's more so to think of the friendship first, because if you recall the conversation of them having about Liam, even though at the time Amy was still attracted to Karma, or forming these attractions for Karma. Remember when Karma was like, "Well, I want to have sex with Liam, and we're gonna do it in his car, and then we're gonna do it whatever." It was her first time, and Amy kept telling Karma, you want to make sure your first time is in a great place or at a nice time or a nice moment.
Well, she just kept reminding her that Karma kept saying growing up that she wanted to have a romantic time for her first time.
well, it was
And-
romantic in the Thunderbox.
Well, yeah, it was, but Karma doesn't, or Amy doesn't know that. But
Yeah.
that's what Karma was saying to Amy.
But we also do not know the time frame between the Thunderbolts and the wedding, so maybe she didn't have enough time to tell Amy. But at the same time, I think honestly the way she reacted, I kind of think is more so it's both, but more so the fact that she did not tell her.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's mad she didn't tell her, but I think that she's more upset that she doesn't feel the same way. I think she's still
Yeah.
a little
Well, she was
upset
already
about-
felt that way.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
she was saying no.
So, I mean, guys, comment. Let us know what you thought of that situation. What do you think Amy, was feeling at that time? But Lauren is in the bathroom overhearing this whole conversation. So now she knows what's going on. She knows that Amy has these feelings, that Karma just didn't reciprocate the same feelings for her. So now Lauren knows everything.
And another shout out to the writers for showing us the connecting bathroom earlier
right.
on in the season.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Just saying.
Because we
that's
would have
not
been like, exactly. Because
like,
we
what
would
a
have been like, how
coincidence.
did Lauren get in Amy's bathroom?
Yeah. What a coincidence. She
Yeah.
just happens to be. But no, that was a good little time. They share a bathroom.
Yeah.
So.
So then it cuts, after that scene, we see Lauren eavesdropping. It cuts to Shane and Liam, who are downstairs. Shane wants to leave. He's like, all right, we've been here long enough. Like, Pablo doesn't love me. Like, Lauren's ruined it. And Liam's like, no, we should stay. Like, whatever, because it slips that he's there for Karma.
I'll wait for Karma.
Shane realizes that. And Liam, confesses that him and Karma had these feelings for each other. And then Shane... another bomb drops, and he tells Liam everything about
And
what's
he
been
was really
going
hurt to
on.
say that because he doesn't like to keep secrets from.
Yeah.
He's
from
like
Liam.
tells them everything, that they were
Yeah.
faking it from the get-go. I don't know. Do you think he told him that Amy is struggling with actually having feelings with Karma?
I don't think.
Or do you think
so.
that
No,
he just...
I think he did.
I was thinking that he told him everything. Because I feel like if you're going to tell him, you
Right.
might as well tell him.
Well, and he also says, oh, poor Amy. Like,
Yeah.
he literally had, felt bad for Amy.
Okay,
So-
we're going to talk about this in a second,
Okay.
though, when we talk about the ending. Because, okay, well, can I just say it now? No, we'll talk
get
about
there.
it in a second.
And because of the ending is
Yeah,
why I
hold
don't
on.
believe.
Okay.
And let me know when you're about to talk about that ending because I got something.
So
for
then we cut to Amy at the table. We're gonna go through this really fast because I want to talk about the ending.
Amy's getting
Amy's
drunk.
getting wasted off champagne. And Lauren comes, brings her some cake. They do a little sister bonding.
Liked it.
I thought it was cute. And Lauren says that Tommy dumped her because she told him a secret, but then she obviously isn't going to tell Amy what it is. She needs to keep, herself protected.
Yeah.
But, well, I guess we'll find out in season 2 if what exactly the secret is and if Tommy outs her to everyone, whatever it is. So going back, Shane told Liam. Karma goes up to Liam and she doesn't know what's gone down. And then Liam tells her, and then he pretty much breaks it off. He storms off, really upset. And
do you blame him?
No, I do not blame him. And because they just had this whole conversation about we need to be honest with each other. Let's not have any lies between us. So he had every right to storm out.
No.
But go ahead. You explain, and hopefully I'll remember.
No. You all just make that pact under the table.
Yeah.
She did not have the time for her to say the situation because at that time when they made the pact and made the pinky square, pinky square?
But she's lied the whole time because she said that Amy knew about everything.
I understand that, but if we were in a certain place, let's say for instance, if we were at a restaurant and you tell me, okay, let's make a pact that we're not gonna have any more lies.
We're at a restaurant.
Thanks for the invite, guys.
I know, right? Let's make a pact that we're not gonna make any more lies. Then therefore, I'll tell you right then and there. Okay, great. Well, let me tell you this.
Okay.
But under the table at a wedding when
right.
your friend is about to get up there.
Let me ask you this though.
I can kill it. I can kill it very easily.
Right, go, Roya.
I can kill it. All right, you ready for this?
Yes, Roya, you may go.
You remember in the last episode when he makes a comment to Shane, great, I'm another booker. So it has to relate to his parents, his dad, I believe it's his dad.
Right.
So he doesn't want to be a liar. And that's what the whole thing about breaking up a family. So it's all about lies. So it grows. That's why he got so upset and he left.
But she did not have the time to even say.
Okay, Cortez, you did not sit there and tell me that if you were Liam and Karma and you just found out this bomb of a thing that's been happening for months, this huge secret that's been going on for this entire season of the show, and your best friend just told you, first of all, your best friend didn't tell you when he found out, and then the girl you're with hasn't been telling you this whole time, that you wouldn't be a little upset.
Okay.
You wouldn't understand.
I would be a little upset.
You would
understand
what she was going. You would understand her point
I really
immediately.
Would. I
Such
really
a
would.
girl's POV right here. That's getting pissy.
No, I know, right? I really would understand.
Not.
Let me tell you why. I'm very big on communication. I think communication is very, very fundamental in every type of relationship. So when she said to me, if she would have said to me,
wait, are
I
you
can
15
explain.
years old?
Oh, snap. Okay. Okay.
Did I just get it?
Good point.
Okay, let's move on. I think I made my point.
You did. You made it. All right.
Well,
15.
Do you have anything else though you want to continue with that just real quick?
No,
defend
no,
yourself,
no.
or did that just kind of?
No, I'm good.
Are you
kind
sure?
of slapped me in the face. Yeah, 15.
No, I didn't slap.
Okay, wait, guys, hold on. We're
sorry.
running low on time, so we need to get through
Okay,
this really
sorry.
quickly. Okay, 2 more scenes before the ending.
know, right?
First of all, Pablo and Shane kind of make up at the table. They kiss. They kind of have a moment. Pablo tells.
It's just weird.
What?
The
Pablo
kiss came out of nowhere.
You mean like no chemistry?
Pablo tells Shane that he's waiting till marriage to have sex. Any thoughts about this scene?
I just don't like the fact that out of nowhere, just a kiss that started to happen because.
No, I liked it because Shane, this whole episode, has been wanting to get with Pablo. He thought Pablo would never want to be with him because he thinks he's a bad person.
No.
And the fact that he does is nice. I want Shane to be happy. I want him to find love, just like I want Oliver to find love, okay? Like, I'm sorry,
Get her
everyone.
again, y'all. Get her again.
Sorry.
Get her
I just
again,
want
y'all.
everyone to be happy.
No, I just think that from the last time the scene with Pablo and Shane, it was more so, Shane told him it would never work. I'm bad. Boom, and that was it.
Yeah.
So there was no communication between the two other than
Other than
them
that scene. Okay,
exactly.
I get that. Roya, what do you think?
Oh.
Wait, we have to talk about this ending and
Okay,
we're running out of
go
time.
ahead.
What did I think about their kiss?
Yeah,
It was a little
did you
not really chemistry between them, but I'm happy that Shane finally realized he doesn't need to lie about. I think he realized lies are just building up,
Yeah.
and therefore his lies being like I'm not good for Pablo.
Right.
Will finally like.
You said it in the screening room though. He told the first lie.
Yeah. Like
What?
when he said that he's okay with waiting until marriage.
Oh, I did
Totally.
say that. Yeah.
First lie.
All
All right.
Okay.
Awkward.
So then the next scene is Karma crying in her mom's lap. Her
Yep.
mom says, "It's okay. There's plenty of girls out there." I really want. I think Karma, like, since we're being honest, like, tell your mom that. I don't know.
So, was she crying because she lost Amy, or was she crying because she lost Liam?
I think it's both.
I
I think that was
she was
just
crying
a
because she
shitty
didn't have
night.
no one.
Because she got caught in all
She's
of her lives.
alone. She
Not
got caught in all of her life. And at the end of her day, she can't even be honest with her mom. That is like my go-to. Like if I'm being dishonest with everyone else, at least my mom knows the truth, you know? And the fact that now she has no one that knows the truth, you know?
But
it's
at
like...
least props to Karma for staying in character of being a liar from day one.
Yeah. Okay. All right, now let's
wait. Yeah, go ahead. And give me a pause when you describe the scene.
Okay. So then, last scene.
Okay. Describe it a little
This
bit
is
more.
the pause.
What?
Like, okay, where's it go? So Amy walks outside. She's trying to get more alcohol from the guy. She's like, my mom's paid for half this wedding. That's my drunk voice.
I know, right?
My mom's paid for half this
Ooh,
wedding.
I would never go out with you.
I'm just kidding. I'm a classy drinker.
You're classy drunk.
And then the guy's like, all right, you've had enough. You don't need any more. Packs up the truck. Amy looks a hot mess. Her hair is everywhere.
Been
there.
I still love you, baby. Still love you, baby.
Been there, done that. Her, I mean, she still looks beautiful, but
Yeah, right.
okay. Then the car drives away, and we see Liam equally as equally disheveled. And they make eye contact,
And that's all they
and
do.
it's very. And that's really all we need to say about it.
That's it.
And then the next scene, they are getting hot and heavy on the
But
bed.
y'all, I'm going to tell
And
y'all.
I want to show you my notes. Liam and Amy.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
All you
It's
heard-
just like OMG.
All you
OMG.
heard was Sterling Penn going. Did y'all hear that? That's all you heard was Sterling Penn going. But it's so funny, you guys, because when we was viewing it and we saw like the eye connection, all three of us said, "Oh!"
Yeah, been there. And Cortez was like, "Wait, what?" And then Roya said, "I mean, we've all been there."
There, right.
Been drunk,
They've been drinking,
sad,
yeah,
you know,
drunk
lonely.
and sad, drunk, sad, and lonely, and just out for revenge. They've just been like screwed over
Yeah.
by someone they thought they could trust.
So
And it's it just happens to be the same person. So they're like, we can get this revenge taken care of quick. But I don't know if it was that or just.
The
I mean,
alcohol?
they obviously had chemistry during the threesome, so maybe they're like.
Can we go to
"Let's
predictions? Can we just
Wait, wait.
please go to predictions?
I got a question though.
Okay.
Do you think?
Hold on.
I forgot my question. I got really excited with how you were looking.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to predictions. Is that what we're doing? Okay, you guys.
Soldier
Wait, is that all we're gonna say about that ending? Like,
Oh,
other than oh my God.
oh, my question. I remember. I remember.
Okay.
Do you think it was revenge sex, or do you think it was?
No.
I remember that.
That's
threesome.
prediction.
Oh, that's probably. That's not. That's just a question.
I think they were just drunk, and
Okay, I got another question then. Would you have done that?
would I have done that? Well, it's hard because
Well, that's true best friends sharing your virginity with
oh
someone.
no, I wouldn't do. I don't know if I. No, I don't think I would do that. Nope, I wouldn't do that, especially if I was a lesbian.
Oh, touche.
I mean, I would probably hook up with a girl there before I would hook up with a guy.
Yeah,
there.
but it's all family at a wedding,
oh, that's true.
and we're about to do a threesome with him. I'm waiting
Yeah,
for Cortez
well-
to finish with his
well, yeah,
note taking.
they've
No, I'm just waiting for prediction. When y'all
Oh.
ready for prediction, just let
I
me know.
don't know. I don't know. Maybe Amy is confused.
I don't think Amy's confused because I know that's gonna cause a lot of
Okay,
chaos.
for
I think
Liam-
she's
for
just doing it
Liam-
to attack Amy, and Liam I think is just like, well, great.
I think
I'm a ruiner.
Liam-
I'm gonna just do it.
I think Liam is just, I'm just going to live up to my name and also, you know, just be a
He's gonna be a
dick about it.
Okay, you ready for this?
And now,
You know me when I have energy drinks. I lose my thought.
I don't know where I got all this energy
She
from.
is.
But look what I did, and I don't even know what my prediction was.
You're just signing your name.
I know, right?
Now I'm all
Cortez
confused.
Trojan
Now I don't know
mind.
what to think.
Okay.
I thought I had it all figured out.
You wrote your prediction down, right?
Yes, it's 2 parts.
Okay. Can I
Yeah,
do mine
go
real
for it,
quick?
go
before-
for
oh,
it.
wrong
Of course.
screen. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I think in season 2, woohoo, season 2, Liam is gonna be a bad boy. He's gonna be having sex left and
He's
right.
going to lash out.
Oh yeah,
think
he's gonna
definitely
lash
gonna
out.
lash out.
We're gonna learn why he's gonna lash out, meaning the whole family situation. I think Karma. I don't think Amy's gonna tell Karma about sex. I think they're gonna keep that on the low. I don't think they're gonna tell anyone. because they were drunk.
Do you think Amy and Karma are going to be best friends ever again?
Yes. I think that would destroy the show if they didn't get back together as friends.
Yeah.
And real quick, if this might change your predictions, on Twitter, Carter Covington said, "We've left everyone with broken hearts. Season 2."
Creator of Faking It, by the way.
Yes, we have left everyone with broken hearts. Season 2 will pick up the pieces, clean up regrets, plus fix mistakes.
Oh, good.
This is not the end of Carmi. Winky face. And you follow him at Mr. Carter.
Yeah. And Katie tweeted, Carmi will be back, so that's good.
Yeah.
Good news.
So, but that's my little...
Do you have more predictions?
I think we will see the brother. I think Karma's brother will come in, and he's going to solve her lesbian issue. No, God, that sounded really bad. He's going to help her find who she is, and that she's going to be in love. And I'm sticking with my original prediction from the very beginning.
Me too. I'm right there with you, sister.
That Karma is going to realize she is
with Amy, and it's going to be too late.
Yes.
That's my only prediction that I've said every single
now that we know that it's gone this far in the season, do you think that Karma's going to realize she's in love with Amy, and Amy's going to realize she's in love with Liam? I mean, I know that kind of destroyed, but she kind of like doesn't feel for Karma as much as she did. Because she hurt her so bad.
Yeah, I could see that. But also I could see, what do you think would happen if Karma finds out about Amy and Liam?
All right, so my prediction.
Let's go to Cortez.
My prediction, because y'all are asking questions that are part of my prediction, so it's kind of like, yeah, let me just say this right quick before, Yeah, I know. But I kind of have a two-part. It's because I have one prediction to where if it turns out that Amy is going to stay, going with this path of being a lesbian, then I have one part to where she's going to be on this path to where she's confused.
She's just
and
curious.
Still doesn't know and still kind of curious, because at 15 you are kind of trying to
figure out who you are.
Yeah, exactly, sexually.
And in every other way.
Every other way, correct. So I said that Karma will accept the fact that Amy may be a lesbian, and in season 2, they're going to bring back Jasmine. So I think that Karma and Amy are still gonna be Carmi as the best friends, but I think that Karma is gonna find out she learned about her go through this path of her friend learning this step of being a lesbian, and then hear about maybe teaming up with Shane and finding out about this Jasmine girl and breaking her back, because like we said.
Yeah, I have to ask you one question though. Do you think that Amy is going to be able to live with herself, like not live with herself like she's done this huge thing, but like live with the fact that she had sex with Liam and Karma doesn't know, and then they can still be best friends? Like, do you think they can be best friends with that huge secret?
Well, here's the thing. That was the part of my second part, because I said that Amy may not be a lesbian. Not only because of just the I don't think they just had sex because of the, they both were inebriated with the liquid courage is what I would call it. But there were some feelings there.
Yeah.
Pure point blank.
And if Amy has feelings for Liam, do you think they can be friends? She can be friends with Karma? Like, I just don't see that being realistic.
My thing is, I'm thinking that Liam is going to have a relationship with both of them, or either he's going to go.
Well, he definitely has already.
Well,
exactly. He's going to have a two-way.
Amy can't be best friends.
He's going to.
Sense.
It's going to. This is going to turn ugly, because Karma and Amy are going to still be friends, but they're going to keep that.
Not talk about Liam.
Exactly.
Like,
but they're both going to be dating him.
Let's not talk about him.
Don't ask, don't tell type thing.
Yeah.
Exactly, but they're both going to be dating him.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Do you have another prediction though, real quick?
No, I just kind of contributed to you guys.
That's cool. I just want to say something really quickly before we leave and before we end until the next season. You know what we have to do?
He's trying to touch me over here.
You know what we have to do one last time, right?
Squirk.
We got to squirkle. We got to squirkle.
Oh.
And I feel
why
like
we got to squirt to that tone?
Because the lyrics are so fitting.
Okay. It is really fitting. Look,
yeah.
One time we want to squirt, you know.
Yeah, I know, right? You gotta,
I worked out today. My shoulders are a little tight.
All right, so while you guys are squirting, where
how you want it to be.
Come on, Karma.
Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know.
Yes, Amy needs to know.
Because
my loneliness.
Yes, Liam.
Is killing me, and I must confess. We lost the score. It's more karaoke than it is the score.
All right, Cortez, where can they find you?
You can find me at Cortez G West on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Follow me, Cortez G West. Talk to me, y'all. I like talking because I be at work sometimes. I be like, let me just talk to my Faking It fans.
All right, what about you, Roya? Where can the people find you?
You guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at HeyRoya. That's HeyRoya, and I guess a little shimmy squirt for you. That's what I got, you know. So, and Sterling, where can the people find you?
I just want to prolong this ending
I know, right? As long as possible.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Sterling Cates. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. We've had so much fun this season.
I've made 2 new sisters. I'm so happy.
Yeah, and so sweet.
I think it's about Rita and Katie. No, I'm just kidding.
And this has been so fun. I cannot wait for season 2. This is awesome. I love you guys, and we love the Faking It fans. Let's be friends, y'all.
Yeah, let's be friends. And if you get an opportunity, please go out and find Maria Menounos' book, The Every Girl's Guide to Diet and Fitness. You have to look at it. You can't just remember that title.
All right.
Cool.
All right, thanks for tuning in, guys. See you next season.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.